Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Diamond Daydreamer and I will be reviewing some skincare finds that I found recently at both TJ Maxx, Marshalls, some gifts from friends, because I've been getting really into skincare, the skincare game. I've been getting really into the skincare part of the beauty world, and so there's a couple of products that I've been trying out, a lot of empties, and I kind of wanted to see how some of these products specifically work for dark skin. So I'll be reviewing some of the products I've tried recently. So the first product that I'll be talking about is the Garnier Clean Makeup Removing Lotion Cleanser. I bought this a while back at TJ Maxx. I liked this cleanser. It was very non-stripping, non-drying, but it also wasn't the strongest. So I would use it on my to remove my makeup, but then whenever I tried to get all of it off, it wouldn't necessarily take off everything. I would always have to try maybe like 1 or 2 times. I would try 1 or 2 times to take off the makeup, and then sometimes it wouldn't work. So it just kind of, I don't think I would repurchase it because I didn't find it strong enough. If it was, I guess, like a regular everyday cleanser, just like a regular clean cleanser, it kind of has like a lotion consistency. I could use it, say, to like take off just a regular sunscreen I would wear during the day, but not necessarily heavy makeup. Whenever I wear makeup, I tend to go pretty heavy, and so it wouldn't get off everything. So I did like it, but it wasn't the strongest, so I wouldn't repurchase it just because of that reason. So the next product I have is the Frutia Pomegranate Nutri Moisturizing Toner. So this is a product made in Korea. I found this as well at, I believe, TJ Maxx. It's a moisturizing toner. It has a really nice smell. It kind of has like a sweet, fruity smell. And a lot of these products, I'll show you another product in a second from Frutia, have that kind of sweet smell. And the packaging is super cute. I would say this product, I did find it moisturizing, but one thing I didn't like about it was that sometimes, because my skin is a little sensitive, I also take a retinoid from a dermatologist. It kind of makes my skin, depending on what's with it, can make my skin burn a little bit. I don't know if it's the fragrance or what, but I felt like it didn't react well with some of my other products. And so for that reason, I probably wouldn't repurchase this one, just because even though it did have some moisturizing effects, I think either the fragrance or something with it doesn't react well with other products. So the next product that I want to share with you guys is also a Frutia product. This one is their Citrus Brightening Toner, and it definitely has Citrus Brightening Serum. It definitely has a fruity smell again, kind of more citrusy, orange kind of smell. This one also, I think with the scents with this line is like a big thing. I used the serum. I didn't necessarily see any brightening effects. And you can see I have like a good amount left. It was pretty full, but it's about halfway done now. I probably will finish it up, but again, I probably wouldn't repurchase it just because I felt like it didn't necessarily do like a whole lot for my skin. Plus it kind of has that reactivity that I talked about before, where it kind of like, if it's on its own, it's okay, but then my skin doesn't feel like super great with it. Unfortunately, a lot of these products, you know, I like to try and experiment with my skincare, but I do have acne prone skin, sensitive skin, and so sometimes things don't work out as well for you as you would like. So, but that's the good thing about reviews, right? You can kind of see what other people have tried and see if it works for you. So my next product is an eye cream. This one is the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy Overnight Balm. Looks like this. So this one, I started using it on my eyes. It's completely empty, as you can see, and then I finished it up as a hand cream. It was very moisturizing, but I could never tell. It was really weird. So I would use it on like this eye and nothing would happen, right? Like it'd be fine, just like normal moisturizing. And then I would use it on this eye, like underneath the eye, and it would burn my skin. And I couldn't understand because it was like one-sided burning, yet it still burned my skin on one side. And I was like, is it the eye cream? Is it my skin? I'm not really sure. Because I know having sensitive skin, but having like sensitive skin on just like one side just seemed really weird. So this one, I would say it was moisturizing, and I think it added good moisture. I didn't notice any other effects, say like brightening, things like that, but I don't know. I think First Day Beauty, it's like supposed to be like really good for like sensitivity and stuff like that, but I wasn't really sure if it really helped. So sadly, this is like a lot of like more like fails as far as Empties go, but I've been trying a lot of new products, and there are a lot of products that I have been liking that I'll be coming up on. So this is another product. A lot of these I actually did get from TJ Maxx, by the way. They have some very good some skincare finds. So this one is from the brand Formula 10.0.6. Don't mind the dirty bottle. I had some tape on it earlier when I traveled, so it kind of got a little messy. But this is their Totally Clean Micellar Cleansing Water, and I still have a little bit left in it. So the interesting thing with this one, so it talked about being a sensitive formula, and how if you used it over time, then it would kind of help improve your skin. And so I was using it a lot, mostly to take off my eye makeup whenever I'd wear eye makeup, and it worked well. It doesn't burn my eyes, and it does take off the makeup really well, so I did like that. But what I didn't notice until later on was that it actually, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th ingredient, or the 5th, 1, 2, yes, the 5th ingredient down is lactic acid, which, if you guys know, lactic acid is an AHA. It's one of the more popular chemical exfoliants they use in skincare products, so it actually has lactic acid in it. I wasn't sure if, so it says safe for use around eye area, which is interesting because it's like, I wouldn't think acids would be okay around there. But I think, depending on the kind of skin products I was using, I wasn't sure if specifically lactic acid as an ingredient works well on my skin, because there were a couple other products I tried that had lactic acid, and it kind of maybe broke me out a little bit or made my skin appear more roughly textured, which is funny because it's supposed to have the opposite effect. So I think on a cleaning level, this product was really well. Like, it was able to get my skin clean. Like I said, it didn't burn my eyes. But for me personally, I don't know if lactic acid is the best chemical exfoliant for me. But if you like lactic acid in your products and you find that it works well for you and you need a micellar water, I would actually recommend this one. And if I wasn't so unsure about how my skin reacts personally with lactic acid, I just wasn't sure if that was it or not. And like I said, like, there were some other products that kind of caused me problems too, so it's hard to tell, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I would probably leave this one off for myself, but I would recommend it because I think it does work well. And if lactic acid works well for you and your products, then I think this one would actually work well, and it was like relatively inexpensive. So my last couple products are all sheet masks. I tried a lot of sheet masks and actually had really good results with a lot of them. So I have this here. I have the box left. So this one is MD's Pick, and it's the I Don't Know Yesterday Brightening Mask. I like the cute packaging. This is kind of like what it looks like the individual sheet masks look like as well. This one I think had 10 sheet masks in it, and you can still see the price. See, it was $7.99, and then I got it for $4 with a pack of 10. I found this mask really nice, actually. I usually take like a weekly bath each week, and it kind of like relaxes me and gets me ready for my week. And I always like sheet mask while I'm in the bathtub, right? And so I would try these, and I always felt like they made my skin feel really nourished and nice. And I didn't necessarily see any like huge brightening effects, but I can say when I did take it off, I felt like my skin looked really like nourished and like relaxed. Like, it kind of calmed my skin down, which I really liked. So I definitely would repurchase these masks, and I would try maybe like another sheet mask from the MD's Pick line. These were really nice, and I like these masks a lot. And I think they have, let's see, it has like a lot of nice like moisturizing ingredients like glycerin, niacinamide, things like that. So I think that's part of why it works so well. Another mask, I should say, I have, here's one, is the Purifying I'm Cactus sheet mask from Tony Moly. I actually got this as a part of, like, my friend got me a bunch of stuff for my birthday, and this was like in there. These masks, I wasn't sure. I felt like it didn't necessarily do anything, whereas like the MD's Pick mask, they had like a lot of, you know, nourishing effects. I felt like the Tony Moly mask, it was not as, like, it didn't feel like it did anything. It was nice, but it wasn't like, oh, this is so great. I would try like other ones. There was another one that I'd gotten from my friend. I think it was, there was one with seaweed. So there was one with cactus and there was one with seaweed. And I think I think either of them didn't really seem to do much, but I would try other ones from the brand, and I'd been actually wanting to try these specific ones for a while. They're a good affordable sheet mask, and it does feel nice, but it didn't necessarily do a lot, or I didn't notice the same changes that I had with the other sheet masks. So I would say that about this one. So next I have the S&P Shining Nature Purity. It's the Jelly Vita Clearing Toning Mask. At the time, I was trying to find a lot of products that were brightening or nourishing, and this one has vitamin B in it. This was also a pack of 10. I bought this for a little bit more. It was $7.99, bought it for $6 at, I believe, TJ Maxx, yeah. This one, I felt, okay, so I liked the actual contents of the mask, but I didn't like how dry the masks were. So I felt like whenever you would take it out of the package, like some of it would be like really wet and some of it would be dry, because like the liquid would kind of like sink down to the bottom. So I would try to like rub the like mask like while it was still in the package to kind of distribute the liquid, then I would take it out. But I felt like, whereas some of the other masks I tried were definitely like the whole thing was like moisturizing, I felt like these masks were a little bit more dry. And so I like the actual contents, but I felt like they were a little dry. So for that reason, I probably wouldn't repurchase it. But I liked it, but I just wish that maybe their packaging or the way they design their mask was a little bit better for that reason. Okay, so last one. So this one is from a brand called Mustus, M-U-S-T-U-S. It's the Daily Harvest Squeeze Cleanup Mask Pack, and this was the soft and balancing one. They had a lot of different ones when I looked at the store, and in the original packaging, it has like little different fruits. So this one had like, I think it was the white version, and it had like a radish and like other pictures on it. Sorry, I don't have one with me to show you, but there was lots of different ones. They had like brightening and revitalizing and anti-aging, like all different types of like masks. But I tried this one. This one was a pack of 5. The cute thing about this one, I'll show you. So it like comes with like an instructional. It comes with an instructional mask to show you kind of like for people who haven't tried a sheet mask. So it comes with like instructions in the shape of a sheet mask. And then you can like see how to do it, how to put it on. And then it shows like the different masks they have. So like this one was like the clean up, the white one, but then they had like tone up, lift up, all these other things kind of. And I thought that was a really cute idea. The mask itself was quite nourishing, like I said, but my only problem with it was that the actual pieces, which I'm not sure if you can tell from, maybe you can tell from like the size here, which is about, this is about what the size of the mask looks like. The actual openings, and this is the first time I've actually seen this with a sheet mask, I felt like it was too small for my face. So like where my mouth is or around my eyes, I had to like cut like a little bit around each time when I would use a mask because it was too small and it didn't actually go to like the sides of my face. Whereas all the other masks I've tried were bigger. This one was the first one that was too small. So both this one and the S&P sheet mask, I felt like there was more, it wasn't so much the product itself, but the design. Like I felt like it was really nourishing and it made my skin feel good, but it was too small for my face. So for that reason, I probably wouldn't rebuy the Mustus mask just because the size was a little too small. And I like my favorite, I'd say that I've tried over the past few months with these Empties Pick I Don't Know Yesterday masks, because they were both nourishing, didn't make my skin react, they had a good amount of actual like product on the mask when I put it on, and they were a good size. Like they weren't like overly big or overly small, and I felt like would fit more face shapes. So that's what I would say for those. And then another product that I don't have with me today because I already threw it out was from a brand 5.5 Medics. It was their Even Tone plus Radiance Boost complexion cream, and I don't have it here, but I'll try to find a picture to insert. I found that also at TJ Maxx, and I promise I buy skincare from other places aside from TJ Maxx, but I've been trying a lot from them, and I actually really liked that complexion cream. So it had like licorice extract, niacinamide, and I felt like it was, at the time when I bought it, I was looking for a face moisturizer that wasn't too heavy or wasn't too light, was moisturizing, and also didn't react with a lot of stuff, especially because I'm on a retinoid, like I said. And so for me, It helped a lot because I could put on a retinoid and put on that mask and my skin wouldn't burn or react or anything, and so that's why I liked that one. So I actually would repurchase that specific face lotion, and it was like really affordable. I'd say something around like $5 or something like that. I didn't necessarily notice any brightening any like brightening effects, but I did feel like it made my skin feel nourished and not too dry and mixed well with other products. And so I would buy that one again, especially because it was so affordable and it really didn't react much with any products. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope some of my reviews helped you. I really enjoy reviewing skincare and trying different skincare products, and I'll be coming back with more videos about the different things I've been trying and what has been working for me. But I thought I'd do this kind of video to kind of get some of these empties and things like that out of the way and be able to kind of show you my opinion on them. Thank you guys.